When you first get the Flexibility Squeeze theme, this is what the basic blog looks like. It's loaded, and by the time we're done, we're going to have a capture page and a nice blog set up. In the first video, I showed you how to FTP your header. In the next step, we are using the Flexibility Squeeze theme. We're going to come down here to the Flex Squeeze theme options. We've logged into the blog back office. We're going to click on the Flex Squeeze theme options. And we're going to tell the Flex Squeeze up here in the settings that we have a header. So we're going to click on Squeeze Page, and we want to tell it that we have a custom header. So in the back office under Squeeze Page, first of all, we want our Squeeze Page to be a little wider than it is. I don't really care about a border. We'll talk about the background after we load the header. Right now they have several backgrounds to choose from. I don't choose that either until I get my header loaded. The background custom image, I don't use that either. But you could, okay? You can say whether you want the background to show gradient, which gets lighter as you go down. But what we want to do first is scroll down here, and we want to say that, well, I think I passed it. Here's our custom Squeeze Page custom image. I've called ours header, so I want to say that it's the header. Here's the height. If I don't like that height, I can change it. Do I want to display the title and tagline on the Squeeze Page? No, because I have a custom header that tells me that. If I did not have a custom header, I could put in my Squeeze Page title and my Squeeze Page tagline. And then these other options, the title font and other options, would apply. Since we have a custom header, none of that applies. None of that applies. So we're going to say Save Changes. And because I want to use the same header on my blog portion of the Flex Squeeze, I'm going to also say the same thing. We're on header settings now. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to say that we have a custom header. Now, when we FTP'd the header, it tells you where to put it over here. I showed you that in the first video. I use the same header on my Squeeze Page as I do my blog. If you don't want to, you certainly can have a different header. You adjust, if you're working with your Squeeze Page header, you're here. If you're working with your blog header, you're here. So once I've done that, I'm going to save the changes. And that's it for the first video. We're going to go through some more of these analytics here in a little bit. This is the first video for Flex Squeeze tutorials.